Nick's Pokemon Silver version, episode 75, a red ending to silver. What up, everybody, and welcome back to the final episode of Nick's Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke, the final episode of the story mode, by the way. First things first, I want to point out that I'm not wearing the headset, I'm using my desk mic. Hopefully that'll make me not itch as much, and I have to sit there and readjust everything, along with making it not so hot to wear the Pikachu hat. I've also decided that at times I won't wear the Pikachu hat. I won't wear it every episode, but that's just kind of a personal thing. Thought I'd point that out. I don't know what to do. So as I've mentioned before in previous episodes, we're going to go fight Red, but according to Psypokes, BM is hanging out in Mount Moon, and I thought I'd go battle him really quick. I wanted to do that before, but I was too afraid to run through all these people right here, so I figured the last episode I might as well. I'm over-leveled as crap for these people. Everybody's in their early 70s. Metal Mouse 73. I know Two-Face is 75. I think Oolong 74. Beef Mode's like 72. Iron Peck's also 72. Yeah, Beef Mode 72. Iron Peck 71. Zubat 72. Everybody's in their 70s. Gonna be a little under-leveled. Not as high-leveled compared to Red, but should still keep it interesting. I can run like the wind. I didn't add the last few level-ups you may have noticed in the montage, because that video was already 10 minutes long, and I figured montaging for that long was pretty outrageous to begin with, but I just didn't want to bore everybody. I mean, I think it's cool, but you know, not everybody may think that. Also, addressing the same question I addressed in the montage video, the mega montage video, was that what do y'all think about the montages? The way I do the montage is something I've always done since I started playing Pokemon Blue. But would you rather me just cut it? Would you rather keep it? I'm just curious. I want to know what everybody thinks. I guess I may be a little burnt out on the montages, because at first I thought they were the coolest thing ever. But then I've kind of come to realize that I don't have to show every single second of what I'm doing. The weather is as fine as ever. I've noticed I don't have to show every single second of what I'm doing to get the point across in the game, so I wanted to do that, and wanted to ask your opinions on it. So, you know, just let me know in the comments what you think. Should I keep the montaging? Should I just cut it completely? Should I modify it a certain way? I'd love to hear your opinions. That's why I ask these questions, so I'd love to hear your opinions. So it looks like I only had to worry about 3 people. Here in Generation 1, there was like 5 or 6 people I would have fought by now, maybe 7, and I've only had to deal with 3 so far, and I think 3 is it, and I'm over leveled enough I'm just sweeping the teams. I really wonder how strong BM's supposed to be, because he's obviously not the strongest in the game, but is he close to Lance yet? Is he a little above Lance? Is he between Lance and Red? Is he still below Lance? You know, there's a question there, so I'm just curious, but we'll get to the main event eventually. By the end of this episode, easy. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it won't be too overbearingly long. I've also got gummy worms I've been eating on, just for the simple fact I thought we'd play this a little casual. It's, what's this guy got to say? Step right up and take a look. Alright, 4 people I had to fight. Still took about 4.5 minutes so far out of my time. I'm not sure, timer's a little off I think. But yeah, I got gummy worms here to eat because I thought we could play this a little casually. I mean, it's a celebratory ending, and then I'll play the other Extended Chronicles later and hunt down the legendary, so this is something to celebrate. 75 episodes. I started this back in April of 2016. That's when I started filming it. I can't remember exactly when I started uploading it. I think it was like May or June when I started uploading it. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over this, and I don't know when it's going to end, when it's going to be uploaded. So, yeah. It's been a while, Nick. Since I lost to you, I thought about what I was lacking with my Pokemon. And we come up with an answer. Nick, now we'll show you. Alright, let's see if he's come up with the answer or not. So there's just that, you know, I don't know, to me it's a big accomplishment, because Cheese and Rice, 75 videos. It's like 40 or so hours, definitely over 40 hours of work. And it's just amazing. That could, you know, and one thing I want to point out that with this playthrough that was different with Blue and Yellow is both with Blue and Yellow, and it happened in Yellow twice, was that wow, he is not strong at all. I'm just going to sweep him. They're all 40s and I'm in my 70s. Anyways, what was amazing, or what I'm so thankful for is, like I said, in blue and then twice in yellow, I somehow lost the save file, probably because it's an emulator. But I lost the save file, and I had to sit there and I spent in blue. It was like in blue, the one time it happened, I got all the way to Vermilion. So it was like 3 or 4 hours worth of work. I had to retrace my steps and meticulously level everybody up and try to make that as not noticeable as possible. And then I can't remember the first time it happened in yellow, but the second time it happened was like episode 25 or 6. So I was sitting there trying to figure out, I had to go through like 10 hours of stuff, and I was like researching and going through the previous videos I'd filmed and going through old footage and seeing how things were different, where things were stacking up and all this stuff, and it was a little bit of a rough deal, but it worked out pretty good. And I'm gonna have to switch because I cannot touch him with Gengar. I cannot touch Gengar with Metal Mouth. Let's put Iron Peck in there, let him fight a little bit. Metal Mouth's almost level 74. So, but anyways, you know, so I'm real thankful that this never happened with this game, because had it happened any time post Lance would have sucked. Any time at all when you lose footage like that sucks and you have to replay it, but anytime after like 6 badges and I'd have been done. I'd have just been like, nope, we're done with this. And I would have just, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have continued it or just told everybody like, hey, I lost the save. I lost the footage, I'm done. I don't know what I would have done. But I'm glad it didn't come to that. So, and then, you know, after this, I'm going to play Crystal. I'm going to change up Crystal a little bit. I'll mention it whenever I'm playing Crystal, but definitely going to film 20-minute videos instead of 15-minute videos, so it doesn't take me an entire year to play it. And that way it's more content all at once. You won, fair and square, I admit it, but this isn't the end. I'm going to be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever because these guys are behind me. Listen, Nick, one of these days, I'm going to prove how good I am by beating you. He's still determined. Good little guy. Alright, next we're going to do is we're going to fly to Viridian. So, you know, that way it's more content coming out all at once. I've seen a lot of playthroughs where people will do 30 and 40-minute videos. So I thought, you know, 20 minutes is not going to kill people. I know I'm not near as popular, but the quality is still there in the content, in my opinion. Because, I mean, you know, look at all the editing around the screen and everything. So I'm pretty sure that it'll be just fine. So with that being said, you know, Crystal will be 20-minute videos, so I'm thinking instead of taking 75 episodes to complete the very beginning, it'll be more like, I would say 50. Because you gotta think, you know, I'm adding 5 minutes to each episode, and it's 20 minutes would be the ideal, like just a benchmark, you know. Some might be, oh, there's a change in music. You can tell it's a change of pace now. You know, some of them might be 22 minutes, some of them might be 18. It's just like this, you know. When I played Yellow, I stressed myself out so much trying to, I wish I had these fire types earlier so I could quit killing Vulpixes. But anyways, you know, I stressed out in Yellow so much trying to get everything to be exactly 15 minutes or less instead of never going over. And I decided with this one I wasn't going to let it bother me as much, and it was a lot smoother putting it together. So, you know, 20 minutes will be a decent baseline to go to, and I think it'd just be all around best. I think the viewing experience would be great too. That way it's not so stressful, and then it doesn't take me a year to play one game. Because I'd like to get up to date eventually and play all these new games like a lot of YouTubers are doing once I get the technology. But I wanted to start from the bottom, just so we'd have that nostalgia with it, and just, you know, enjoying where we came from. You know, without these games, Sun and Moon and whatever is next would never be. So I thought, you know, I would love, you know, since they're starting to come out with a game every year or a game every 2 years, it'd be great if I could get a game or two. It'd be great if I could get 2 to 3 games played per year, but still be able to play other games. Because although I do love playing Pokemon, and playing Pokemon games are probably my absolute favorite, I want to play other games as well. Because I know if I just funnel it down to Pokemon, it's not going to get me anywhere, and I'll burn out eventually. So, with that being said, I'll play Crystal first, and then I'll choose Ruby or Sapphire, just so we get some Gen 3 action. And then I've got plans for the Fire Red and Leaf Green remake, and then we'll move on to Emerald and DS stuff. So Mount Silver is here. Something I'm going to do with Mount Silver. You'll notice I need Flash. If I use Flash, I'm going to have to go back and get HM Slave A. And I don't want to have to do that because I want to have my full team to fight Red with. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down for a second and find something I'd written down and put on my desk here. There it is. Okay. I am quite proud of myself for this and thought this was quite funny. So just bear with me. Yes, I did look ahead because I wanted the presentation on this to be good, and I also wanted everything to look good, and I want it to be a good video. So with that being said, I wrote down on here, I ran through it with the light on so I could guide my way through it in the dark. And I've done this a couple of times and made it to the other side where I could immediately go fight Red. So here is the plan. We go 7 paces forward. 6, 7. Let me restart. I don't know if I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me restart again. Because if I let Pokemon get in the way, it's going to screw me up really bad. So here's what we're going to do. I think I've got repels. I think I do. Do I have a max repel? Yes, I do. Thank goodness I have max repels. Okay. Let's start back here. Let's just go ahead and exit. 7 paces forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 paces to the right. 1, 2, 3. 4 paces up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 paces to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice how when you change direction it takes 2 paces. Don't let that screw you up. 6 paces up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 paces to the right. 1, 2, 3. I have screwed this up. Hang on. Lovely. Now I can't get out of here. Oh no, I've screwed this up. Okay, let's try. Okay. I'm just going to concentrate myself. There we go. We did it. I did it. Awesome. Alright. So thankfully, it's not so much with the remakes, but with the original, Red is right up here. So, here he is up here, guys. The final battle. Everything's up. It's all up to me now. We're all leveled up. I think he's starting out with Pikachu, so let's start off with Oolong. Here we go. Hey, buddy. The legendary battle will begin. Doesn't say nothing. Here we go. I'm so excited. It's me from a past life, basically. Pikachu. 81. This is a monster. Alright, Oolong. Let's just hit him with a blizzard. So I can't take down, that's fine. The other attacks will work just fine. Because they're all special attacks. Oh, I figured he'd survive it. That was good. Nice. Alright, who's next? Charizard. Now, if you noticed in the montage, I could easily take down Lance's Charizard at some point with takedown, but that's not the case with this one. This one is much stronger. That most of the time, he'd have Gyarados use Rain Dance, so it would screw up Charizard's Flamethrower. Thankfully, I don't need Rain Dance to help me survive in this case. Let's see what's happening. Oh geez. He may survive this, I'm not sure. Oh, he did. Wing attack. Nice. Oh geez. Don't die. It's the end if you die. Alright. So far, so good. There we go. Who's next? Espion! I've got the perfect one for you. Two-Face! Here we go. Two-Face is going to take him out. Shadow Ball it up. Hey, this is the first time in this whole fight I've had a level advantage. We're going to Shadow Ball. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Oh, survived. Reflect. Defense rose. Not gonna help. Death. 3 down. So far, so good. What's next? Snorlax. Okay. Let's get some... Alright, Beef Mode, it's your time to shine. You the man. Let's see what you got. Amnesia. Alright, let's see what Body Slam gets me. What will it get me? It got me pretty far. It's still getting me places. Holy cow! Critical hit. And paralyzation. So far, so good. Wow. Nothing his Snorlax could do. It just got slaughtered. Oh, nope. It used rest just in time. Alright. Let's see what he's got then. Give him a second. His HP's got to go all the way back up. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Body Slam again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Let's see what we got here. Still asleep. He's gonna be asleep for 2 turns. Oh, he's using Snore. Oh, it's Sleep Talk that randomly chooses attack. Snore actually does damage. Let's Body Slam again. I feel like Snore was a move that was invented just for Snorlax. Still fast asleep. You Snore. Still didn't do much damage. Less than 100. Boom! Death. Nice. This is becoming kind of anticlimactic. Had I realized it was going to be this anticlimactic, I wouldn't have leveled so much. So, I just want to apologize for that. I'll get it right next time, I guess. I don't know, Yep, Solar Beam. I don't know, I guess I just thought that it would be, a lot harder than this. Oh no, Solar Beam! If it didn't hit me, then what did it hit? It probably just shot right... I like to think it shot right off the mountain and then just blew up other mountains somewhere else or just shot across the world. Sunny day. So he's gonna try to Solar Beam in 1 shot. Still didn't work. Doesn't that suck? Boom! Taken out. It's just like that. Gone. Definitely gone. Alright. Who's next? Just Blastoise. Do I have any... Who has not been out? Oolong's been out. Beef Mode. Two-Face. Zubat. Metal Mouth. It's time to pick it up. Let's see what we got here. Blizzard. Surely you can handle that. You'll be just fine. Neither one of us has used healing items yet. Alright, let's see. Let's just go with Strength. Metal Mouth is my powerhouse, so he might... I don't think he'll one-shot him, but he can do over half easy. Whoa, okay, never mind. Apparently he can't. Alright. Let's Swords Dance it up. He might kill me in this, we'll see. This may kill me, we'll see. If it does, no biggie. I mean, Metal Mouth, I hate that he's gone, but if he does die, but he'll be alright. Hang in there, buddy. That a boy! That's a big risk. What's risk without reward, right? Get him. Take him down. You got it. Your sword danced up 1. Yes! Nice! You pulled out just great. Right there. He survived the last little bit. Atta boy. Atta boy. Red was beaten. He has nothing to say. Yep, he disappears. I am the king of Mount Silver. Alright, so that is basically the official ending to Pokemon Silver. I'm going to let the credits roll because I want to have parting thoughts and just what I feel. I'll tell you, if any YouTube gamer, in my opinion, could tell you that when you finish a game, there's no feeling like it. It feels good, especially one this long. One that you spent the better part of a year on. The one, you know, and I hadn't beaten this game before. I've had the game on and off in my life. My cousins and I used to trade these around. And I think I'd gotten almost all the way to Lance, but that was it. And I went through it. I played it. I beat Red. And, oh my god, I love it. It was hard. There were certain spots I definitely wanted to quit playing the game because of the Nuzlocke. But I didn't give up. And it was great. Oh, I just feel so happy. You know, I got the only thing that I'm gonna miss is when I stop playing these old games. The screen's gonna be wider, so I'm gonna have to figure out something different for the reaction cam for me being on the screen, because it, you know, the older games are more of a square. With it now, everything's more of a rectangle, and it'll be even harder once I get into DS stuff. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. What I'll probably end up doing is just shrink the screen down so it doesn't take up the entire screen. And then you can look at 3 or 4 different screens at once, just like usual. Different things like that. I've seen different ways people do it. But, man, oh, it feels so good. Like I've said before, I'm going to take a break. Crystal will be coming out. I'll start playing it. I don't know when I'll play it. Like I said, to the viewers, you might all not notice a break at all. But I'm probably going to take at least, as much as I hate to admit it, I'd say at least a couple days off. I need to film some other stuff, like a little behind the scenes for you. I want to finish up parallel quests on Xenoverse. That may come out before this does, so you know. So in my real time right now, I want to finish up parallel quests. I'm a little over halfway done. I want to play more Punch Club. I haven't played Punch Club in a while, and I absolutely love that game. I got a couple other ideas that I want to finish working on. There's some games I want to finish, and games that I want to start. And I'm trying to finish everything I started. I realize that we don't always finish what we start, especially Five Nights at Freddy's. You have to win the game. You know, some of those are just... It seems like it's too taxing and more trouble than it's worth to finish it, simply because it's like I'm wanting to put hours and hours and hours in to figure puzzles out and find stuff just to finish it, when in fact I could just, instead of like some of these where I just put the time in. So there's that. And just different things like that. And so that is my plans for now. I have enjoyed this playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. For all of you that have gotten this far, especially for those that have gotten not only this far but started from the beginning, I want to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart for being around. And if you haven't been around the whole time, they're still up on YouTube. You can watch them. I enjoyed the playthrough. I think there was because of the Nuzlocke, I think there was far more emotion than there has been in the past 2 games. And I'm going to do, I think I want to add another Nuzlocke to Crystal. I don't know yet, simply because they're fun. I hate them, but they're fun. Love to hate kind of deal. They're fun to do. They're, you know, it stresses me out, and I think it gets, you know, it's a weird feeling. You'd have to Nuzlocke yourself and like actually obey the rules for it to be. And anyways, so I think, without getting too rambly, I think that's it. So I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I hope everybody else had a lot of fun. And I will see you in a couple days playing another game in some other video. So, see you later.